fast, the margin for error for her is really small on a lot of her sets.
Murat Akbas is the head coach. He is from Turkey originally. Looking at Poland, the same question for this side.
I'm really looking at the right sides. Magda Sziszek is back in the starting position, as we've seen her pretty much throughout this VNL, but she got pulled in their last matchup against Italy, and Smarzik went in. Poland's gonna need a lot of right side production, especially against shorter outsides in Japan.
Yeah, and Smarzik did a nice job for Stefano Lavarini, the head coach. Came up with 9 points in that loss against Italy. There is nowhere like Poland in order to watch a volleyball match. When Poland is actually on the floor, it's exponential. Look at that shot of the arena. How do you put into words how special it is here?
It has been so fun this week being in Poland for the VNL finals for the first time in history. And I know all the Poland players have continued to thank the fans because they're worth about 3 or 4 points every set for Poland, which they're gonna need today against a really tough Japan team.
As we look at Japan's lineup, they've got 2 superior liberos, and they use both of them. Manami Kojima is their serve receive libero, and Satomi Fukudome is their defensive libero. As for the Poland side, well, we have seen their liberos as well, whether it is Wuszak as the libero or not. It has been just a joy to watch this team, and I don't think we've seen the best of them yet.
No, I think Poland's been playing very up and down, which is what we've seen throughout this VNL so far. They were 9-3 through the preliminary round, squeaked out a 5-set win over China in the quarterfinals, but then we saw them come out and kind of get thumped by Italy. Poland needs to come out with the mindset of trying to win that bronze medal for a 3rd straight year and completely wiping the slate.
Number 12 is Strukowska. She has had 11 and 12 digs respectively through the first 2 matches of this finals week. 27 years old. And passed through the preliminary stages as the #1 passer, passing in 2.47 for our stats geeks like you and me.
Defense is going to be really big, especially for Poland. Going up against Japan, they set the standard for what backcourt defense should look like. Anyone ever playing them has to match that intensity.
First server for Japan is Mayu Ishikawa. First serve, putting it on Czernianska. Yoshino, she has been a huge part of this offense, relentless on both defense and offense. Over and out, point, Poland.
Right away, already a long rally to start off this one. Poland matching the defensive intensity of Japan to get things going, and Sziszek using that physicality and power to get it done.
Czernianska serving for Poland.
Service pressure is going to be really important for Poland because Japan's such a good ball control team. If they're in system at a high clip, that means their offense is running incredibly fast. So watch for the service errors to also pile up on Poland's side, trying to go after it.
Heidi, good serve down the line. And those are the ones, we talk about it all the time, where they try to attack in the direction of the middle blocker who just served.
That's oftentimes what you'll see from teams, and a really good out-of-system shot from Łukasik, going right over the top of the hands.
Kornelik's serve. Dies, really tough serve, Yoshino. Venerska back. And utilizing the backcourt attack. They didn't do a lot of it yesterday.
Yeah, Poland wasn't in system at a high enough clip to get things going, really anything going offensively against Italy. But if Poland can get that back row attack going with Czernianska or Łukasik, that's going to be big to have that extra outlet.
Shimimura, well dug, goes outside.
This is exactly the start that Poland wanted, continuing to put pressure on Japan. Really nice job bearing up the offense, getting it a little bit faster on Poland's side as well. And the hitters doing a nice job of swinging high.
Again, pass by Ishikawa, beautiful set all the way back to get Wada involved. She's a little too wide.
Okay, so make sure that you can push the ball in here, okay? So when we have chance, we can play with middle. Okay, so when they serve mostly drop. Try to start it from number 95 is so quick, left and right side. Left side is good. Try to check, okay? Go.
Lavarini wanted a little bit of a quick conversation with his team, as did Farhat Akbas, who really was talking to his team yesterday about corridors so much and attack through these corridors. The team we found responded immediately every time he gave them direction. Yukiko Wada goes to the back line to serve. She is still very much in the offense. She has been used in every capacity, not to mention her terrific defense. 2 serving 5. Łukasik. There's the defense, bringing everything back for Japan. Yoshino, shut down.
Good defense on Japan's side to allow an extra attacking opportunity up front. Going up against Poland, though, if you're attacking, it has to be higher. Because the block is so imposing, everything has to be going for fingertips or edges of the block.
Last time these two teams met, you saw it in our flashback, Poland out-blocked Japan 16-4. And there's another one.
Shutting down the outsides. This is a massive key for Poland headed into this one. When Japan is out of system, that block has to be perfect up front. Good shutdown from Jurczyk.
Despite the 16 blocks, Poland still prevailed. They did it with their service pressure. Let's see if Poland can add some service pressure of their own. Shimimura able to blast through the block.
Really nice move from Łukasik. Just slightly away from the net causes that ball to fall right between her, but really good identification, just not finishing back into the court.
Little conversation with herself after the block.
Conversation with her hand.
Speak kindly to ourselves. Great serve, but an even better pass. Here's Stishak. How important is it to get her going early?
It's massive to get Stishak going, especially when she's in the backcourt. Having that extra layer of versatility in the offense is massive for a setter like Venerska, who wants to move things around.
Łukasik. Mishandled on the first contact by Japan. Venerska back, Stishak again. And again, a result.
Japan not playing like the Japan that we've seen throughout the VNL so far. Players are reaching back. They're just not quite tightened up enough as what we've seen. Out of system balls going everywhere, block not disciplined. Expect Japan to turn it on.
Ishikawa's pass, handled back. Anytime you get up Wada's ball, it's a victory. Kojima, back to Ishikawa. Kojima is a terrific out-of-system setter for Japan.
And out-of-system play is so important when you're stepping in as a libero to put up a high ball inside. For Japan, they like it a little further off, though, because the team is undersized. And when they're going up against a physical block like that, they need more space to hit.
Overpass, Airi Miyabi takes care of it.
That all started from the service line. Haruyo Shimimura forcing that overpass, front line just waiting on that one.
Venerska goes to the middle. Critical to get that going, and that's Magdalena Jurczyk.
Poland is completely locked in every facet of the game. The passing has been up to par, getting everyone involved in the offense. Venerska is right on the money with all her sets, too.
Jurczyk serves again. Ball behind. Well dug by Stishak. Now she will attack. Really nice chase down by Kojima. Little ball down, Kojima underneath it. Nothing down on Japan's side. Kojima again. They are going to challenge for a touch. Meanwhile, Manami Kojima showing why she was voted in her professional season best libero and best digger.
Japan's defense just makes your jaw drop. Right when you think the ball is down, someone comes flying out of nowhere to get a good touch on it, and they manage to get the ball over, just continuing to frustrate their opponents.
Although the original call was out, Japan is saying, we think we got hands. Each team 2 challenges per set. If you are successful, you keep it. If not, you lose it. 2 timeouts per team as well. Japan has taken one of theirs. Poland has both of theirs remaining.
Based on that look, it looks clear over.
I mean, and so close.
Yeah.
Literally between thumb and forefinger. Czernianska, finger wag. That's an admonishment by her. Jurczyk will continue to serve. It's a 6-point lead for Poland. Ishikawa delivers sharp cross to Jurczyk, the middle blocker who is in.
A really smart decision. You have no libero in on Poland's side, so just hit it right to left back. Everything on Poland taking away that line shot, trying to funnel it there.
Stishak, handled by Kojima, brought back, or excuse me, by Fukudome. There it is, no touch, and Magdalena Stishak demanding a challenge from Stefano Lavarini, who obliges. Oh, well, there you go. Ishikawa's ring finger in her left hand. We'll take a moment for the official designation, but on the replay, you could see it. And there it is. That finger looks like it's been through a bad time anyway with all the tape on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that finger's not happy anyway. How about that pursuit ball, though? Player going under the net to save it?
Oh, beautiful.
My favorite plays.
As a former libero, I'm sure.
We weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah, well, that was in the 1900s,
Yeah.
so whenever it was. Just awaiting a little bit of a reset here. The fans filling the void with the chant. In their quarterfinal match versus China, Poland had 24 errors. They looked down, but Stefano Lavarini afterwards also thanking these fans. And in the post-match interview, he said, you You helped a lot. He's looking for some help today, too. But Poland's doing just fine right now on their own.
Yeah, and you don't want to get into a fifth set with any team playing at home, but especially with Poland when they have 10,000 fans here.
Wada strikes. She uses the back third of the court so well.
Yeah, most of Japan's players do that. They hit to the edges of the court, back third or right down the sidelines. They're not going to hit straight down, so as a blocker, you have to continue to stay disciplined and just go low and over.
Ishikawa, ripper of a serve. Kind of looked like a picnic broke out there for a second. It touched the antenna as well.
Just a bit of a sloppy play on Japan's side, but a really well-placed ball right over the backs of the blockers. Just barely getting over there from Czernanska.
Czernanska's serve, handled by Kojima, through the middle. Tight ball, challenging the block. Stesiak is behind. Stesiak!
Poland needed Magda Stesiak today, and she is providing everything for Poland to start this one. Beautiful out-of-system set, puts Stesiak in a great position, and she's able to barrel this ball inside the block.
Japan is going to take their second and final timeout of the set.
We don't focus anymore to score in this set. So 15-second line, big pressure with the serve, okay? After this moment, you can mistake, no problem. Okay, they defense a lot this time. So then they play very slow. Take your time and block it. So when they tip, is our chance for block. Don't need to touch. And then aggressive shots, sharp or line, okay?
Emily, what'd you get out of that timeout?
Yeah, I thought it was really tactical information from Farhad Akbac. I don't know if I've ever heard a coach say that. We're not focused on scoring points for the rest of the set. We're just going to go all out and put so much pressure on Poland that they can't even get comfortable. He said they're okay with errors, just go all out.
Don't play careful. Right now, Poland doubling up Japan on the score. Pass is perfect. Options available. Here comes Wada off the block and out.
Yukiko Wada
is so frustrated, by the way.
So frustrated. I mean, it's so difficult to block a player like Yukiko Wada because her arm swing comes through so fast. If the block isn't perfectly formed before you think it has to be, you're already late.
Second time Lukashik got used on the block. Happy fans, and why not? +7 for their team. Wada again. Picked up, but not over.
Here comes Wada. That's exactly what Poland does not want to see on the other side. A player like Yukiko Wada going off in the hot hand for Japan because she has the ability to take over matches. We've seen her multiple times throughout this tournament, leading Japan in points, nearing that 30-point mark. She can go off.
Yeah, she came in averaging 15 points, had 15 points in the quarterfinal versus Turkey. If you come to a match in Poland, you will leave humming in a yellow submarine. No question, the fans love it. Yoshino, picked up. Stesiak puts it into the center of the court. Here's a free ball to Japan. Shimiamura, cross body, sharp.
Japan's middles are so difficult to read because the setter moves them around along the net. It's not always right in front or a true slide. This ball going right behind the setter. Watch where the attacker ends up. It's a back one set, not quite all the way out, causes confusion on the block.
Serve to the center, well handled. Stesiak, feed her.
This is one of the best matches that we've seen Stesiak look from the beginning. Sometimes it takes her a bit to get going throughout a match, but right now she is starting hot from the jump.
Yeah, she's had some big matches versus China. Of course, it was 5 sets, so there was a lot of time she had 25 points in that. But versus Japan last time, 8 points for Stysiak. Send it back. Poland slams the door.
Better adjustment for Poland's block, getting a little bit faster out to the right side, knowing that arm swing is coming so quickly, so the block set up a little bit quicker to shut it down.
Substitutions for Japan. Fukasa, number 24, or number 22, is a 24-year-old setter. She set versus Korea and China. She only stands 1.59 meters. How is that a challenge for her as a setter against a massive Polish team?
Yeah, well, it's difficult because you got to get the ball a little bit higher than you typically would. That set just a little bit too low for her middle to do anything with.
Pass is good. Shimimura, that time connection, repeat.
Yeah, much better set from Tsukasa. Getting this ball a bit higher for middle to get that full extension on and snap down.
As Shimimura goes out, Kitamato comes in. Number 30, 21 years old. We have seen her used as a serving sub many times. Akimoto on the opposite for Japan. Nice dig, controlled enough, but oh, that's tough. Well handled, now you gotta run it. And there she is. Akimoto comes in and makes a difference.
Exactly what you want to see from a player that's stepping into the match. Not only can they just keep the level of play, but can you raise it and make a difference? Good slice right inside.
Pass is good. They run the middle. Picked up. Be careful on the patience in the middle as the ball comes over. Jurczyk was, and then they just lost it in the atmosphere.
Yeah, those are so frustrating when you get a good touch on the block and it comes right down on the other blocker. They're not ready for it. Good ball from Czernianska. Just, oh, that's tough.
Off the tape, Czernianska gets it and gives it.
Beautiful shot from Czernianska. Not many options available. Well-formed block in front of her, but goes over it, takes a little bit of speed off, goes back to zone one and right back.
Ishikawa.
Tough to get past Agnieszka Kornelik up there. Not only does she stand at 2 meters, but she's really good at reading these plays unfold and gets her full body there to bring her hands back into the court.
Czernianska's serve, or excuse me, Jurczyk's serve causes problems. Heidi all over it. Ishikawa blasting through the block and then the reach back.
Ishikawa using her power to barrel through the block on that play. It's a one-on-one. That's what the fast tempo offense provides. It's difficult to get 2 good blockers up, leaving a lot open cross court.
Ishikawa in up front. Seki back in, serves. Stysiak. Magdalena Stysiak, if you can find her on the floor, she's in a zone.
Right now, Stysiak getting it done from the front and back court, and that's so important to have as a setter. Someone that you can trust in every rotation in Systemata's system to just clean stuff up.
Stysiak has not had an attack error yet. She's hitting 500. Ball out.
And look for Japan to continue to force balls on the right side of the court because they want nothing to do with that Kornelek-Stishak block on the outsides.
Poland has been very low error in this first match. We'll show you the numbers afterwards. And the blocking has been great. And I love how Kornelek always drops to a knee after a big one.
Yeah, trying to get her team hype up there. Beautiful read, identifying that solo stuff, getting those hands in a good position, taking away that line of approach.
Fifth block.
Jinx.
Jinx you. Sure let you finish your sentence, but still jinx. And just like that, the air is let out of the gym. But I think you're okay because it remains set point. Set point, Poland. A service error will do it, and it is a first set that Japan would like to erase from memory.
Yeah, that was not how we typically see Japan come out during matches, especially.
Poland leading the match, 1-0. Here's first serve, second set. Seiki chooses Ishikawa. Bednarska back to Stishak, more of the same. Trying to go sharp.
Yeah, Stishak really trying to cut that one inside. Good set for Bednarska. Just a little bit off on the contact.
Heidi's serve rising as it reaches the back. She's had an ace in every match.
Yeah, it's been so difficult for passers to take Heidi's serve because it comes with a lot of tempo. There's no spin on that ball. And look at that seam, just targeted beautifully between the two.
Heidi again, very different serve. This one dropping. Unforced errors now.
Yeah, much better side out on Poland's side, handling that serve, getting the middle going. That's something that Poland did a nice job of, was getting the middle attack established and used throughout the match.
Heidi, third serve. Repeat set just to get that connection right.
And another good one. Bednarska gets that height that Kornelek wants and goes right after that middle who's playing in the backcourt.
Seiki outside to Ishikawa. It's tight. She's ripping towards the line, but misses it.
And Japan really struggled with the errors during the first set. Ishikawa telling her setter right after that, hey, that's got to be just a little bit higher so I can get on top of.
Kornelek again. Yoshino with the kill.
Yoshino's a player that needs to have a much better match so far here in the second set. We didn't get too much production from her during set one. It'd be good if they can get her going. Nice choice to do it in the backcourt.
Yuki Kawada serving now. Wada, heavy ball to the center. It's an overpass. Shimimura cleans it up.
All right, here's Japan putting a lot more pressure on Poland and doing it really from the service line. Targeting seams incredibly well. Going between the passers, dropping it low, pushing it deep, not allowing Poland's passers to get comfortable.
Outside, Łukasik. Yoshino puts it up, and then Shimimura puts it down. What's changed for Japan in this set?
Well, it's really been the ball control on their side. They're serving Poland off the court, and then on their side, really good touches. That time defensively, still pushed all the way up at the net to get the middle going. The shorter setter up front for Japan, though. Expect these balls for Poland to go outside.
Łukasik, and underneath it is Fukudome. Ishikawa responding. The block is picked up. That cover will frustrate you if you're playing against Japan. Stishak, another overdig. It's not going down on Japan's side. They won't allow it. And then off hands. Perfect example of how Japan plays.
The most frustrating team in the world because defensively they're picking everything up. Then you think you got a stuff block. All of a sudden, someone's right under there to cover it. And Japan's attackers know that it might not be that first swing. It might be 2, 3, 4, 5 swings later, but they'll get one down if they get more opportunities.
This set start a mirror image of last set. Japan leading by 5 this time. Łódź finds the floor.
Good answer for Poland. Again, attacking that shorter setter up front in Seki. Poland trying to force everything outside. Of course, that was out of system, so it had to go there, but still a good ball.
Key for Cishak is not get frustrated. Maybe they set her again because you can kind of feel that building, that service area. Sometimes when you're pushing so hard, you need to take an extra second, take a breath before the serve. Here comes Ishikawa. If I'm Venerska, I find Cishak as soon as possible. That helps.
And that's a miss Japan's okay with. Still targeting the seam really well, barely missing that ball out of bounds.
Łódź serving, goes to the sideline, it's over, slow things down. They do find Cishak immediately, which is your best plan of action.
Big swing from Cishak, making sure that Kojima's okay on the other side. Felt like Cishak put everything she had into that one. I mean, you called it. Just when an attacker, defender, server gets frustrated, you want to give them the ball to try to have something to take it out on. She certainly did that.
Yeah, and Kojima smiling all the way.
She's never not smiling.
Let's try it again. I'll get you next time. Yoshino. They did not get a call for hands, and so immediately Japan posts the challenge. We think we got a block touch there.
Based on the way that your chick came down off of that block, she didn't look too happy. Sometimes you can tell by the players' faces whether they touched it or not. So we'll see.
Yeah, no poker faces. It wouldn't help you anyway with the technology we have. These teams have faced each other 6 times in the Volleyball Nations League, dating back to 2018, and they are dead even. 3 wins, 3 losses. Here it is, and yeah.
They're going off Venerska.
No surprise there, successful challenge. Both of these teams have both challenges and both timeouts remaining. ID up front in the middle for Japan. Seki is a front court setter, and Venerska is too. Quick outside and just getting underneath it. Soul crushers, because that ball went to Cishak, she was out of the offense.
What a sneaky play from the setter for Poland. Venerska, not an overly offensive setter, but man, when she does it, it's at the perfect time. Especially smart after you just had a middle coming in from playing back row serving, so you have no libero on the court. Perfect time to do it.
Back, Wada, ripper, out.
Japan continuing to force a lot on the right side of the court, whether it's Wada front or back row or that middle on a slide. Look for them to keep diversifying that offense. Nice dodgeball in the backcourt.
Was it dodgeball or matrix? Your chick. Wada again. Very clear pattern of repeat setters.
Yeah, same exact swing as well from Wada that time, just getting that full snap down on it. Beautiful shot to the 5-6 seam.
Seki now back court serving. Pretty set from Strakowska.
Easy one and done answer for Poland. In the second half of what we've seen so far during set 2, doing a better job with these out of system plays, getting them up at the net. Love the hands of the libero there from Strakowska.
Yoshino recycling off the block. Seki brings it back to her. Quick set. Bring it through the block a couple of times there.
Again, Japan's clear game plan right now is send everything away from Korneluk and Stysiak in the front row. Smart decision as you have a shorter blocker on the left side. Not short, but shorter than the other two.
Middle. Korneluk. Put this ball back. Can't see the call, but a Japan ball.
Center line number 3. Yeah. Don't. Good ball.
Watch Stysiak there, foot all the way across the center line. Service error.
Japan's doing a much better job this set, keeping pressure on. The misses have been so close that they're okay with them, but they're not allowing Poland's server seats to get comfortable because it feels like it's really tough serve or a miss.
Ace serve, a huge ace serve. Well played by Czernianska. She's had impact everywhere.
Yeah, Czernianska is a great all-around player. She has a really tough top hybrid spin serve. You never really know where exactly it's going to go, so it's difficult as a passer to get all the way around it.
Yeah, she had 2 service aces versus China earlier this week. Heidi serving, we have seen her serve wreak havoc. Stysiak, dug by Seki. Ishikawa down, pulled hands did Stysiak.
Yeah, one blocker pulled hands, other blocker didn't pull hands, and Korneluk and Stysiak having a bit of a conversation about that after the fact of they got to be on the same page there.
Korneluk was this team's bright spot versus Italy. When your middle blocker is your top scorer, it's a little alarming at times. She had 6 attack and 5 blocks.
Yeah, the biggest thing against Italy was that the pins just weren't able to score because Italy was blocking them off the court, so Poland had to find some kind of offensive production that really only came from Korneluk.
Good pass from Szykowska. Here's Łukasik. That is such a hard ball. We're gonna let Ishikawa pass on that.
Yeah, that's one that you'll see a lot of players just set or pass over because it's a ball coming from the complete other side of the court. Also a little bit tight. I like that she was aggressive on it though.
I do too. I was gonna say, is she really gonna swing at this?
Yeah.
Like, go girl.
Okay, here she goes. See what happens.
We have seen this double sub before from Poland. Grabka comes in to set, and you mentioned it earlier, Smarzik comes in at opposite. She was impactful the other day. Good cover by Wada. Ishikawa again, challenging the block. Jurczyk just it down.
Right away, 2 swings and 2 great block touches for Poland. Smarzik stepping in, putting up a great block placement, and Jurczyk gets it done, finishing it off.
Jurczyk has been a lot of fun to watch. She has spent her entire professional career playing in Poland. For more than a decade, she'll move to the United States next season. Play for League One. Shimimura's ball. Shimimura again. She's got such a crossbody whip.
It's so difficult to stop because it's coming so fast. Not only the set, but also her arm swing. From the time it's off the setter's hands to when she has that snap down, it is so difficult to get not just 2, but 1 blocker up in a good spot.
Double sub coming in again for Japan, same one we saw last time. Hitomi serving. Tomato comes in as well. No, it's Akimoto, excuse me. Łódź.
Poland trying to catch up in this set. Getting a lot of production on the pins here. Good ball. Łódź able to go right over it.
Poland trailed by as many as 5 earlier. What? That is 100% Kojima style. That's what you have to do when your libero lays out, make it work.
Yeah, you gotta get that point for Kojima. How about the rundown? Nearly going over the LEDs for that one, but man, she moves fast.
You see the smile break out when she touched that ball?
I'm telling you, she's literally always smiling.
It was so fun.
She's so fun to watch.
I asked her once, like, what are you thinking when you're passing? What do you think of this? And she said, all that goes through my head is, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
That's that positive reinforcement. Your mind's telling your body will follow.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Yeah, she can do it.
Facts. That was a boost for Japan. Smarzik. First set she's received. She was big yesterday. Second time. Farhat Akbash moving around on the sideline as if he were on the court. Łódź, everything coming up. Classic Japan. Try, and then try again.
To beat Japan, really the key is just to outlast them. Defensively, you have to know that you need to get good touches. And offensively, staying patient is going to be key, knowing that Japan's going to get good up after good up. So you have to stay in it for the long haul of 4 or 5 swings in a rally.
Jurczyk serve. Outside to Yoshino. Aggressive swing, has to be.
Yeah, I like that Łódź took a swing on that. Decent ball from Kornelik to put up, but just a little bit off.
Double sub again for Japan. They are out of substitutions for this set as Wada and Seki come back in. Neither team has used a timeout nor had an unsuccessful challenge in this set. The biggest front line for Poland here, Kornelik and Stysiak next to each other form one of the most formidable blocks in the world. Smarzik serve. Going around that big block. How about a jump set from the middle? Brought back. Off hands.
A really smart decision for Japan going on the tip on this ball. Defense sucked so far back for Poland. That left a lot of space right behind the block. Great court vision from Yoshino.
This is the most classic Japanese set I've seen because Poland is like, how? And you can see the frustration building. It's the relentless pursuit by Japan. Yoshino, serve is good. Bernurska back. Beautiful to Czernianska.
Chernianska's having a very good match so far. It feels like any time Poland needs a point, they've gone to her in difficult situations, and she's come up big for them on either pin.
Yeah, she also had a nice day versus Italy. Versus China, 16 points. Balls up, Seki nearly does the splits. Overload behind, such a smart set.
A really good decision. Diversify that offense just a little bit more. All options available on attack. How about that up from Kojima in the backcourt? Smart to bring Kornelek right next to Stishak. A lot for the blockers to worry about.
Timeout, Japan.
So make sure that they can come early to you, okay? Then Stishak block out from the arm. Okay, so they have no gap in between. You can go also sharper. In system, we can play middle also right side, okay? Any push in the middle of the court is successful. Okay, so Chinianska maybe outside, okay? Watch out the net, don't touch the ball.
One key thing that Farhad Akbash was talking about with his team was sending stuff to the middle and to the right side. Because Stishak and Kornelek are blocking up front, the outsides for Japan are really mismatched. So get the ball to Wada on the right.
We'll see the execution. Will they go to Wada right here? This is to tie it up. They do go to Wada. Back to Stishak, have to. Yoshino, ball's up. Uh-oh. Go back to Stishak, little ball, and she's able to put a tip down. We are out.
Smart decision from Stishak. Kojima flying through to try to make the play on it, but good vision to let that one go. Again, Japan showing why they're one of the best defensive teams in the world. It is so difficult to get anything down.
You could practically hear Kojima hit the brakes on that, like, nope. There will be a timeout now for Poland.
Stay there, because anyway we are recovering 1 point at a time, 1 point at a time. Do this side out, then we recover another one. Okay, be confident, don't close shots, we keep going for deep shots. Ready defense, don't overthink going everywhere. Just look in front of you. Bye.
What'd you get out of that, Emily?
I think the biggest thing was just trying to find outlets because Japan's defense has been picking up everything. Coach telling his team, I'm pulling side, maybe throw in some tips. I'm blocking. He was telling them to not block the sharp shot because Japan doesn't really hit that. So just slight adjustments on their side.
Wushak has entered as well, number 18. That ball batted around. Call is good. It's going to keep coming. Back, Stishak. It's up again. Wow. It took mighty concentration by Poland for that play.
I mean, the patience that Poland's attackers have to have going up against a defense of Japan is absolutely insane. You can tell how frustrated those attackers are. It's like impossible to get a ball down against them.
This is maybe one of the most fun matches a fan could see because you think,
Yeah.
You know, over and over again. Poland, again, another opportunity to tie it up. Block is there, but of course it's going to be picked up. You expect nothing less. Second block works, and we are tied after being down 5.
Good work by Jurczyk to get all the way out. Mid-rally was shaking that hand out, got hit a little funny. Taking a little longer in the huddle right now, too.
Pass is perfect. Shimimura.
Haven't seen too many middle sets from Japan so far this set, but a perfect time to do it when they nail the pass right away and get things going. Here in the red zone, About 5 points left, so important for both sides to be locked in and serve and pass.
One of the things I love about watching Shimimura is that was a wrist away. She can go cross body. There's a great variety and seems no favorite shot. Up and down. Łukaszek.
Big swing from Łukaszek in a tough situation. Really well handled pass. Big line shot going right down. Putting a lot of power in that one.
Stisek serving as Poland tries to pull ahead. Ball's out. First lead of the set for Poland.
That's not about how you start. Poland finding a way to finish strong. This is exactly what they wanted and what Coach Lavarini said, just point by point.
It is not time to worry. We just need to go still aggressive. Okay, so set is low. So we can use this corridor. Stishak, we can't be in front of her. 95, don't wait for her. They will send Yombi on left side. One extra defense, okay, as we see goal.
Well, our eyebrows went up at the very first words by Farhat Akba. This is not a time to worry.
And if you've watched Japan at all throughout this VNL, you know that they're a team that never worries. They're completely calm all the time. A lot of that comes from their setter, Nanami Seki, who is just cool, calm, and collected, running that offense well. Front court right now also.
Yes, both setters are front court. Ishikawa over the top. Had to be between.
Ishikawa gets up there. And smart decision against a shorter setter for Poland. Undersized blocker. Beautiful job. Going right over.
OT, baby. Locked at 22. Pass is good. Stishak on every good pass. It's punched and out.
Really good follow from Łukaszek outside. Have a libero, not in the libero jersey, but in the backcourt. That's what she provides you, because if that's in, she's going to make a big play on it.
Substitution, last one for Poland. Both teams out of substitutions. Japan out of timeouts. To the middle. Blocked late getting up there.
That's an exact example of how calm Japan is. Really tough serve coming at them, but they nail it right away. Perfect ball to the middle. Shimimura goes to work.
Tied at 20s, tied at 21, tied at 22, and tied at 23. Pass is good. What a beautiful set. Yoshino, is it good? It is, and Farhat Akba's running sprints on the sideline.
What a shot outside. Yoshino slicing this one in. Poland just talked about how they weren't worried about those slice shots inside because Japan hasn't been hitting them and typically don't. But even off the net, that's a clutch play.
Every time, then we must have defense ready for this ball, as like for this primo tempo. Huh? It's like this. They keep playing. They keep playing. Right out now. Bye.
Set point Japan as they will try to even the match score at 1 set apiece. Japan doesn't mind the 5 setters. They have played so many of them, including 2 earlier this week. Japan's only medal in Volleyball Nations League came last year. It was a silver. Serving for the set. There's your middle attack with authority.
Blow for blow right now. Great decision from Wieniawska with an attacker that doesn't get a lot of sets. Moving her around a little bit too causes a big seam in the block. Good delivery.
Down by Wada, big time dig by Jurczyk. Yoshino, absolutely. Stishak was on the ground.
Yeah, really nice quarter winners on Japan's side after Stishak took that swing. Kind of a fadeaway shot and was on the ground for a pretty long time. Good job for Japan to run it really fast and tip right at her. Got to get up faster.
Set point number 2 for Japan. Ace serve by Japan to finish it out. After being tied all the way from 20, what allowed Japan to end strong?
And the biggest thing was keeping pressure on Poland, and I think just the IQ of the players really outlasted them. The biggest difference in the second set as a whole, though, that defense really picked up on Japan's side. Nothing was hitting the floor, and you could tell how frustrated all the attackers for Poland looked during that entire set.
Yeah, and Farhat Akbad was right. This is not a time to worry, he said when they were down after 20, and indeed it was not. Here's your numbers.
Yeah, taking a look at numbers. Not the cleanest set from either side, but both found a way to edge it out. Japan, not known for their blocking, and we haven't seen one from them today. Poland doing a nice job trying to control the net up front, but man, Japan's offense is just so fast, and when they're getting more and more opportunities because of good defense, they're just outlasting Poland.
Now Wada, Fukudome, Ishikawa, Shimimura, Yoshino, all had multiple digs during that set.
Dzień dobry, jak macie na imię, skąd przyjechaliście?
Dzień dobry, Agnieszka, Częstochowy.
Piotr z Myszkowa. Agnieszka i Piotr, wielkie brawa, przyjechajmy ich tutaj. To będzie drużyna numer 1, a drużynę numer 2 tworzą Piotrek i Bartek. Skąd przyjechaliście? Z Legionowa. Z Legionowa. Piotrek i Bartek jest to team numer 2. Kochani, konkurs Orlenu wygląda następująco. Jedna z osoba z pary chwyta za ten cudowny kubek Stop Cafe, a druga ma tutaj piłki, które zagrywa. Sposobem górnym oczywiście. Im więcej piłek...
Spike direction.
Poland taking a lot of balls down the line, which we don't typically see from them, but shorter pin blockers sometimes allow for that. Japan side split completely 50-50 cross court versus line, really just taking a shot at whatever's given to them on the other side.
Fans settling in for a really nice match here. Could go 5, as we've talked about these teams. Week 3 in Chiba, Japan. Japan was able to capture it, but it was a big battle to 5. And let's check in with Key Michael and the coach of Japan.
Coach, talk to me about what went better in that second set.
So we just try to be more aggressive as much as we can. First set we couldn't serve good, we couldn't attack good, so nothing worked. But after we changed, now we are in the game, so let's see.
What's the focus for the next couple of sets?
Everything.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Everything. What's the most focus? I mean, it is everything. Can't be more clear than that. I love hearing him talk about the not a time to worry. He's trying to communicate with his team and embrace what has already been Japan's identity.
Oczywiście upominki i nagrody dla wszystkich. Jeszcze pamiątkowe zdjęcie. Chodźcie tutaj na środeczek. Zrobimy sobie początkową kwotę.
Polish fans have turned out for every match here in Łódź. Stefano Lavarini is standing by with Key.
Coach, your team had 5 blocks in the first set. How do you get back to that level of dominance?
I think that in the second set, after the bad start, let's say, we stayed on the match. We stayed trying to keep our side out, and then using all the opportunities for some break. We could make it until the last part, but then, you know, at the end we had uncomfortable rotations, and they were using very well tactically this situation. Hopefully we will start better in the next.
What was the message to your team in that huddle?
Again?
The message to your team in the huddle?
I'll tell you later.
Thanks.
Oh, Stefano. 3 begins. Yoshino behind the service line. Free ball. It's high. That gives so much time to Japan. And they love to tip right over the top onto Stishak.
I think really smart, because Stishak's a player that she's obviously very tall and physical, so it takes her a lot of time to get up there. Really well placed too. She's waiting on the tip, just didn't come in the right spot where she thought it was going.
Yoshino has been so consistent. Right when I say that, don't look at me, Emily. It was a little bit of a jinx. These things happen.
She's not gonna be happy with you, Anne-Marie.
I don't think I'm that powerful, Em. Serve sails well out. Used to be one of the old 7 rules of serving. You don't miss a serve after your opponent misses a serve. You don't miss a serve after you missed your last one. Your teammate missed one or your opponent missed one. There's a couple more I'll tell you later. When Lavarini tells you later what he said.
We're never hearing what he told his team.
Kornelik, just too wide.
And errors really piled up for both Japan and Poland during that last set. Japan squeaked it out, but both sides need to play a lot cleaner here in the third.
Pass is good. It goes back, off and out. Chernyanska has maintained her composure throughout the match. We haven't seen any dips.
It's been really impressive to watch Chernyanska, not just today, but throughout this entire VNL. She's just 21 years old. Really, through the last few VNLs, we've seen her come alive and become that consistent piece that Poland can rely on.
Łukasik. Shut down block to the knee.
Those are the plays that Japan needs to avoid. Anytime Kornelik is up there paired with Stishak, it's a brick wall to try to get past. Send it away.
I also think that Poland should stay away from tipping on Japan unless absolutely forced to.
Yeah, nothing's falling. You got to stay aggressive.
Back, Wada comes in with speed. Łukasik puts up a beautiful set for Stishak. Ball wide.
I like that angle that Ishikawa is trying to go for. You saw that cross-court slice work well at the end of the second set. Poland's block just forcing it out of bounds.
To the middle it goes. There's just a little more sprightly feel on Japan's side.
Yeah, they're just moving fast. Everything's clicking, especially in the middle. Haruo Shimimura is getting a lot of sets. She's putting a lot of balls down for Japan.
Picking picking up some moisture on the floor where our bodies have felt by the tiniest towel washers.
Cutest, too.
Yes.
Been here all week. They're adorable.
Wada. No good. Break for Japan. These teams starting off evenly for the first time in this match. We've seen it go 2 different ways. Lopsided. So here, a little more consistent for both. Back to Stishak. This time forcing them to take down more of that from Stishak.
Yeah, normally we see Stishak go to that shot a lot, going right off the fingers and out of bounds. She has such precision on a lot of these swings. Just after the first set, haven't seen too much of her.
Typically, we'll see the pins lead a team in scoring. But for Japan, Shimimura out of the middle scoring when we're really used to Yoshino and Wada having big nights. What's happening there?
Yeah, the biggest thing is Japan's passing has been so good that Shimimura is getting a lot of sets. And normally when you have a middle get a lot of sets, as Poland puts that one down, it makes it easier to score. So Japan just getting in a good position to run the middle. There's a good answer for Poland as well, going over the shorter blocker up front in Seki.
Stishak serving. Yoshino off the block, aggressive.
Japan's offense has really sped up again back out to the pins. During the first part of this third set, got a little high because they were out of system, but there it is, not allowing the block time to form perfectly. Field goal between Venerska's hands.
Yeah, and you can see her frustration. That's just straight power ripping her open. Shimimura. Stishak. Magdalena Stishak, third set impact.
Yeah, Japan is gonna have to find an answer for Stishak, because as we saw during set one, if Stishak is on, man, she is on, and Poland will continue to go to her.
Right off the tape, picked up by Heidi. Tight ball outside, quick. Ball out.
That's a missed opportunity for Poland. Good set outside, shorter blocker in front of Czernianska. Just sails this ball out of bounds.
God, it was such a pretty set, force in the middle to run. Seki. Pass is good. Middle coming back.
Jurčic's been really effective when the ball's been in her hands. Every good pass that Venerska's got, they're trying to force that middle set, getting Jurčic in a great position.
Jurčic back to serve. Now, I mean, she only stands 1.83 but has big hops in every skill. Tight ball. How does that ball get through a big Poland block?
I have no idea. That's the precision that Yukiko Wada has. I mean, that ball just to go around the massive block and a perfect tip right in the court. I was ready for it. Japan just continuing to tip while Stishak's in the back row.
Until she makes them do something different. Yoshino. And the question being, do you put somebody else in the back row for Stishak and lose her offense there?
I don't think so. I think you have to have that offensive threat. Unless you're seeing like every ball go on her and she's missing, you got to keep her back there.
She's in the front court right now. And Poland's unforced errors have allowed Japan to close this gap they built.
Yeah, neither team playing particularly clean here in the third set. waiting for someone to really take control. This is a rotation where Japan's going to try to avoid Cishak and Kornelek.
The service errors on both sides is what's really hurting them in this set. Fortunately, they both got the yips, so it's evening out. Powerful serve, great pass. Seki goes outside. That's what we're used to from Ishikawa.
And Japan's avoiding the big block over there unless they can use it with tempo, because that does not allow Kornelek to get all the way out and closed. Then there's a seam for the attacker to hit through, just like there was there.
Wada, such a powerful serve, and it's barely above the tape. Huge dig by Yoshino. Kornelek, not in my house.
And Anami Seki is not going to win that matchup against Kornelek. There's about a 30-centimeter difference between the two up there. And if Kornelek's going up with that mindset, he's going to put it straight down. Seki coming about up to her shoulder.
If somebody with 30 centimeters less gets that ball past you, that
you deserve to be subbed out or something.
Really hard on the mind. The spirit breaker. Shimimura continues to shine as the top scorer for Japan.
What Japan's doing really well is they're moving Shimimura around. Not everything is just quick in front of the setter. It's on the slide, the back one, the gap. They're really using her in a lot of different spots.
Most of the time she's hitting crossbody. We'll see if they do something different. I mean, she is now with 10 points. Great pass. Options available. Łukaszek gets to do it. Yeah, Łukaszek standing pretty close to that sideline, just making sure that Seki has to thread the needle to get through.
I was about to say, I think that was really great defense being played by Łukaszek on that to not allow the defender to come right under her easily.
Not her first day. Make it look like you're just standing around, but stand in the right spot. Seki to the outside, Yoshino. No touch. Biggest lead of the set. Poland's favor. Japan takes a timeout.
Sometimes they serve drop, right? So drop, run, drop, go shorter. Okay, so make sure now there is center. This triangle is very weak. Stishak goes for tip here. So if you tip here. Okay, so she goes cover this way. So 5-6 is also okay. On the third line, aggressive. Go, 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 go.
The direction very clear for Farad Akbash on the service pressure, saying we want go, 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 which is why you're seeing those errors pile up on Japan's side, but that's exactly what he wants. He doesn't want Poland's serve receive to get too comfortable.
.14 serving 11, set 3, match tied up at 1 set apiece. Shimimura, dug by Sherkovska. Set was tight. Łukaszek had no choice but to try to push that through. Ball's good.
There's Shimimura again in transition this time. Beautiful pass, allows this ball right up at the top of the tape. Just one blocker up for her to go to work. Like a hair touch on that ball.
Perhaps. That ball was never destined for 900 square feet. Shimimura has had some big matches, 16 points versus Thailand. She had 14 points the last time these two teams played. Aidi through the middle.
Japan's ball control has been so good. That's why the middles are scoring at such a high clip. Poland needs to find a way to put a little bit more pressure on their serves. I know they've already been missing, but they haven't been serving tough enough to allow Japan to be out of system.
Japan trailing by 2, Seiki. Wrong pass. Great put away by Czernianska.
What Poland's been doing really well this set is any time that Japan sides out, Poland is siding out very quickly after them, getting good or decent passes, and getting some tempo outside.
Magdalena Jurczyk. Outside to Wada. Ball wide. Wada hasn't found consistency yet. Now with a 4-point Poland lead, Yoshino will be subbed out as Kitamato comes in, number 30 for Japan. Jurczyk goes after her. It is handled though by Ishikawa. Over. It's a big block on an overpass. Well done by Kornelik. No good. 5 points feels like a huge lead in a very tight match.
And Japan just error after error on their side, handing Poland so many of their points. They have to play cleaner.
Timeout by Japan. Will he again say, this is not the time to worry?
2 things needs to change. We make easy mistakes without their force. And we don't serve good anymore. Just push the serve. Mistake by problem. And when we are losing the points, don't lose the joy. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Let's go.
Emily, what's your analysis?
I think Coach said it best. They're just shooting themselves in the foot. They're running things very well. They're nearly 80% in system passing. That normally equates to a really good offense run, but the attackers are just making way too many errors up front and on the serve.
80% in system passing. I mean, let that sink in.
Normally the goal is 60 and teams don't even hit that, but 80% is insane.
Yeah, Poland, meanwhile, 56% reception, which is good.
Yeah.
Heidi off the shoulder of Jurczyk.
Are you trying to take out the opposing middle in the back row?
Not a terrible idea.
Yeah, and I like the way that Japan is running their middles. They're not running them straight on to the middles of Poland. They're putting them in different spaces. Corridors, as Farhad Akbash likes to say.
Kitamato serving. Japan down by 4. The other part of that timeout was serving. And Farhad Akbash saying, like, we need to make these serves. It'll be on me if it's not tough enough. Wada, door closed.
Good handwork from Kornelik getting all the way out. Really only had one hand in a good position here, but gets it up at just the right time.
And then leaves that hand up for the photographers. Take as many pictures as you would like of my special hand. She just puts up a wall. Seiki outside. Ishikawa, big swing. Smart play, keeping control. Second opportunity, Stishak. There's the pound that ignites the fans.
Everything going Poland's way right now. Good transition plays and Stishak unloading on that ball. Yeah, not much the blockers could do about that one going up and over.
Wada had to go behind her to grab that set. Great pop-up by Szkoiska. Strakowska again. Ball down, Czernianska.
Poland continuing to roll, and the backcourt defense getting it done. Alexander Sigowska, perfect ball again and again, puts the attackers in a good position.
Double substitution entering again is Tsukasa. And Akimoto behind the setter. They set her immediately. Great substitution and beautiful answer by Akimoto.
Yeah, Japan not only trying to get a bigger block up front, but some kind of offensive spark going for their team.
Yeah, and Akimoto only 18 years old. When you look back at her statistics, she was the MVP of the All Japan High School Championship. That's how young she is. Meanwhile, Poland looking much more smooth than they did in the second set.
Evan Ayers is doing a much better job of really distributing this offense with balance, getting everyone going, moving them around.
This looks a lot, Emily, like the first set, which Poland won 25-15. Tough ball. Free ball. Not the ideal set. Somehow Kornelik makes it work. Zizek behind, outside Łukasiewicz.
Switch up gets it done. Łukasiewicz hammers the last one this time, pulls the string back a little for the light touch. Really well given.
Set point, Poland. To go up 2-1 in the bronze medal match. Zizek getting hit in the face by that fly.
I don't know if I've ever seen a serve hit someone in the face like that, going off the net, right back at her.
Tough, no question. Wushak enters, so it's having two liberos on the floor, essentially. Strakowska also back there. First contact is good. Kornelik, beautiful, to close out set 3 and take the lead.
Just a dominant performance.
The way they have started for all the sets. Can Japan get Wada more involved? We'll see. Pass is good outside.
Coach couldn't get out of the way in time. He wants a piece of it.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Kojima ready to plow him over.
I think Kojima was like, Coach, I could have made that play. You've seen me do it 1,000 times. There's another look at it. Yeah, I mean, she was nowhere near there, but.
And he dug the ball. So come on now.
Okay, well.
Through the middle, but unfortunately for Japan, stepping on the 3-meter line.
Yeah, there's another example of just an unforced error on Japan's side this set, leading the attacker a little bit too much, causes this ball just to sail.
Seiki back, Wada. And again, they're trying to get her, Emily, she seems under the ball.
Yeah, every set it looks like she's just popping up, which is forcing it to go out of bounds. So either that connection's off and they need to fix the set, or Wada has to go just a little bit later.
We don't make easy mistake, and let's see what happens next. Okay, so we can set often at much more. And we try to jump much more under the ball, catch higher. We are always far, and they are so high. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable with the set or your organization, you can tip all the time.
So for talking exactly about what we were saying, right? If you don't feel comfortable with the set, do something better with it than trying to get under it and sail it out.
Yeah, especially now that Winiarska, the setter for Poland's in the back row. If it's not a perfect set, just put the ball in the setter. Take him out of system.
Throwing down. Bursting that Poland block is a big victory.
That was a much better connection between Seki and her right side attacker. Getting the ball in the perfect spot for Wada to get full extension and the snap down on.
Pass is solid. Don't change a thing to Korneluk.
And just continue to get Korneluk the ball, especially anytime it's in serve receive with a good ball. Keep it in front. It's been one-on-one every time.
And for Poland, I don't even think you need to mix speeds right now. Seki quick to the pin over Ishikawa. Łukasik off hands. Running the middle is the play you've talked about, moving their middles around, and that's how Poland wins. Power.
Magda Stysiak putting everything she had into that swing. This is what Poland needs out of their right side attacker. We saw it during set 1 and at the end of set 3. They're gonna need more Stysiak if they want to close it up.
Powerful serve. It's just a little long.
Those are the errors Poland is okay with because Czernianska has the green light with this hybrid topspin serve to go after it.
Yukiko Wada can cause chaos from the service line. Japan needs that now. What a beautiful pass. And a huge dig. Elevator doors, it's like an extended awning by Poland.
This is why Japan's been missing so many attacks because Poland's block has been so good. This is the 11th on the night already, and any time that Korneluk and Stysiak are up front, Japan's gotta avoid that wall in front of them.
First contact good, outside. That's what they need. They need more Ishikawa in their life. She can take over a match.
And Ishikawa, the captain of this team, a two-time Olympian, got to provide just a little more production outside.
Ishikawa now serving. Tough serve. Out of system, Łukasik. And the block. Shimimura gets all of it.
And Japan finally putting up their first block of the night, getting it done in good fashion. Shimimura, of course, coming flying through. Good handwork to put it down.
Just cleaning up where the players have fallen all over the court. Ishikawa. Beautiful pass, set too low. And it's a repay, inadvertent whistle by the official.
Play on.
Oh, Ishikawa's served long, and now Japan is really upset about that inadvertent whistle. It happens.
Especially as this is the first year we've really gotten rid of those doubles. Sometimes it's just reactionary to call them.
Exactly.
Definitely wasn't pretty.
Right, and that's exactly what happened. Old instincts kicking in. Łukasik Blocked again. Seiki and Shimamura putting up a nice block.
Already Japan's block, we didn't see any of it through the first 3 sets, but now starting to get good touches, good stuff. Shimamura taking up a lot of space and closing that seam up really well.
Poland led by 4. Stishak offhand slowed by the block. Eide did so much work to get back and grab that ball. Back again, Stishak, wide.
Nice shot from Stishak, just barely missing this ball down the sideline. Oh.
Shimamura serving. Stishak, dug by Wada. Can they convert? Yes. Seiki with a smart move.
Seiki so tactical of when she's putting these dumps over. Really smart decision on a quick bang bang transition play as the defense is still getting set up on the other side to throw more chaos at him.
A z nami są nasi strzelcy, tylko szanowni państwo, to musi być naprawdę głośno!
If you attack straight, there is the block. We need to find a way to give little direction, or in case we over. Find a way to reach over the center line because it's still a good choice. Can happen that they dig one ball, eh? This has always happened. Can happen that they dig one ball. Keep playing, right?
The lead that was 4 erased. And it was chipped away. It wasn't one big run.
Stefano Labarini telling his team, yeah, of course the block is going to be there when you're hitting straight down into it. Japan might not be the best blocking team in the world, but they are disciplined, so got to go for the edges still against a team like that.
Shimamura serving for Japan to take the lead in a must-win set. Not now. Jurczyk, crush.
Poland's offense has been so balanced. Venerska setting a beautiful match, getting everybody involved in the play. Especially this middle attack has been so effective and one-on-one every time.
Outside, uncontested by Yoshino.
Good court vision from Yoshino on that swing, seeing exactly where the block was formed, just swinging this ball right in between them.
Pass is good, Stishak. Off the block, and good. Fukudome, great run to try to get there.
Stishak continuing to unload on the right side. Venerska getting her going front and back court now, trying to get more offensive production from that right side.
Eide with power.
Japan continuing to do the exact same thing, getting that middle going. Really been a middle for middle battle so far here today. We've seen Miyabe go off, Shimamura, of course, leading Japan in points, and then on the other side, both of Poland's middles doing a nice job staying involved.
Yoshino serving to have Japan take the lead. Middle. They have not found an answer for Kornelik.
It's really difficult because Kornelik is a massive presence up there, an imposing force against an undersized Japan team. So she's not only able to go up and over most of the time, but she has a vision to hit around as well.
Wada, they got underneath it. Seiki will go back to her a second time, off the block and out.
I love that Wada still continue to take a big swing at it. Japan knows this from just playing in their own gym, that they also have to stay patient on a lot of these swings. Good up for Łukasik in the backcourt for Poland. But Japan answers with another good one from the right.
Out, back. It works.
Poland only up 1 now, but it feels like they have more momentum. They look really cool, calm, and collected. And we've seen them get tight in some of these tighter sets.
Czernianska's serve. Passed perfectly. It's the block. Poland's superpower.
Kornelik is everywhere on the court for Poland. What she's doing a great job of as well is somehow getting all the way out to close it up. Good setup by Stysiak, diving those hands back in for her middle.
I mentioned when these two teams played week 3, Poland outblocked Japan 16-4, but lost the match. Right now, again, Poland very much in the driver's seat, outblocking Japan 12-2. Familiar substitution for Japan. Tsukasa coming in, as well as 18-year-old Miku Akimoto. Akimoto, number 33. They've typically set her as soon as she comes in. Łukasik. Out of system is pretty.
Just a slight net touch. Coming down off the block. Like the body or elbow of a player coming down.
Japan has pushed it to a tie several times. They have yet to take the lead. Oh, that's so pretty. I was looking at Łukasik. I don't know about you.
That was a beautiful set from Venerska to get the middle going. Moving Kornelik around along the net, closer toward the outside. 2 blockers up. She's going right through him.
Yeah, and credit to Kornelik with staying with her setter, making herself available right in Łukasik's lap. Chase down, Akimoto brings it back. Connection has been problematic.
And timing just a little bit off on that one, but those are the margins of errors for teams. It's so small, especially if you're going to the middle. It's got to be in that perfect window.
Yeah, it is surprising, though, between Jurczyk and Venerska. They have played together for many years. Ishikawa. As messy a play as it could be, and just like that, Japan takes the lead.
Yeah, a bit of a gross play on Poland's side going up. That's a ball you just want to get high to the middle of the court to try to allow another player to have the ability to put up a second ball.
Smiles and momentum on Japan's side. Ishikawa continuing to serve. And it's a good one. Back. Back again. Stysiak.
Good adjustment from Stysiak. Block gets a good touch off of her, sending it back on a good recycle ball, then swings a little bit higher on the second one to get fingertips.
Substitution for Poland, as there have been some connection issues. Also, they want to go to their double sub. So again, it will be Grabka and Smarzik coming on. First 2 substitutions of the match for Poland. Behind the setter. Czernianska, first contact, unable to be picked up.
Yeah, almost in the right spot to make the play, but man, that snap down is so fast for Chimimura.
Each team has both their challenges remaining and one timeout each remaining. Pass is perfect. Smarzak. So pretty. I love the way that 18-year-old Akimoto takes brave swings.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want from some of your young players stepping in. You don't want to see timidness right away. You got to check in and be ready to go.
Japan with a 2-point lead now, their biggest of the set. Smarzak off hands. Well done.
Smarzak's a player for Poland that anytime she checks in, she's going to get set and she's gonna take a big rip. Just a high IQ player.
I was thinking the same thing, like she never disappoints when she comes in off the bench.
Just always consistent, and she's been doing it for years for Poland's team.
Ball is good. Ace serve at just the right time for Łukasiuk.
And that'll give Poland a ton of momentum there. Tying it back up at 16, perfect ball, dropping right between the passers and barely clipping that back line.
Poland has their biggest block on the bench right now with Kornelik and Stysiak. Smarzak. Got back. Love the way she plays. Akimoto has shown us power and finesse.
Really smart decision, knowing that the defense for Poland is really backwards on their heels. It leaves a lot of space open right behind the block.
Seki back in, Wada back in. Outside. Yoshino sends it long.
This is where errors become so important for both sides. Japan has been so high error this entire match, but in these last few points, in a must-win set for them, they need to play clean to get the edge.
Seki back to Wada. Off the block. Wada is so sharp, and we haven't even seen the dynamic side of her in this match yet.
And Wada been trying to get going on the right side pin. Hasn't had a ton of success today, but this is a moment where they need her to step up.
Yeah, and it feels like it can happen at any moment. Japan again with a 1-point lead. Smarzak, you've got Kornelik in the middle again now. Great dig. Smarzak. She's hard to read.
Yeah, you never know where she's gonna swing this ball, and when that out-of-system set is as good as Shigovska just put up, it makes it even that much more difficult because Smarzak has all options to hit on attack.
Her arm truly looks like a whip, very rangy. Stysiak back in, Venerska in. It's a strong front line for Poland. Not that Smarzak and Jurczyk were not. This is bigger. Over the top, send that back.
It feels like Poland has so much momentum right now. Good read from Kornelik, taking up so much space, almost gets faked out, but then puts it right back down, makes up for it.
Back, Wada. Over dig. Yeah, the net defense of Poland. But once again, Japan gets everything up. Trouble first touch by Wada. Ishikawa always takes a brave swing, always.
There are not a lot of players who are going to take a swing at that kind of second ball. I love the aggression that we're seeing from her. That's exactly what you want to see from players this late in a must-win set.
Is a must-win set for Japan if they want to continue on in their quest for a bronze medal. For Poland, playing in front of a home crowd here in Łódź, they win this set, they capture the bronze medal for the 3rd consecutive year. Fantastic by Kornelik.
Massive answer for Poland right out of the gates, nailing the pass, getting a perfect set to Kornelik and letting her do her thing. Kornelik's been clutch all night.
Micro lead for Poland. Wada. Łukasik tries to punch it through in that tight set. Smart control. Ishikawa over the top. Łukasik has it. Everybody knows it's going to Magda behind. Deep corner using your head.
That's a match-changing play for Magda Stysiak. Now putting themselves up to late in this set, feeling really confident with all the momentum and 10,000 screaming fans behind them for Poland.
Tallest players in the front of the net, okay? We don't catch the ball high at attack. We catch the ball lower, okay? We focus on gaps. And make sure you can also push the ball. We can even play A quick, C quick, and we can go shorter. Okay? Push in front of Stysiak from right side.
Farad Akbash trying to find ways around this big Polish block, trying to give his attackers more options on attack. And one of those specifically, try to push it off of the block, be a little bit smarter on some of their attacks.
Fans dancing in Łódź, having a great time watching their Polish team with a 2-point lead. And now 1-point lead versus Japan.
Big side out right out of the timeout for Japan. Nails the pass, fast tempo offense outside, exactly what they wanted to create a seam in the block for Ishikawa to go through. Now with Stysiak and Kornelik up front, look for any out-of-system ball to not go to Japan's outsides. Got Wada in the backcourt, Seki up front.
Wada serving to tie it up. Laser of a serve. Dragowska underneath, uh-oh. Out-of-system set went nowhere. Block is huge and stays in.
It's exactly what Japan needs to avoid in this situation. It's a good pass, get Wada going from the back row. Kornelik and Stysiak have proven this entire match. Nothing's getting past them.
Poland 3 points away from capturing the bronze medal for the 3rd consecutive year. 15 blocks by Poland.
Poland is out physicaling Japan, if that is a word, but that's exactly what they're doing. Everyone in the front line right now is doing their part. It hasn't just been Stysiak and Kornelik. Łukasik blocking that one off her face to get it down.
I think it came in through the net. Right now, little lines over her face. Poland 3 points away. However, this is Japan, and in fact, Shimimura just checked with Łukasik saying sorry about that hitting in the face. Great serve by Kornelik. Ishikawa Good swing, going at the middle blocker while there's no libero on the floor.
This is where Japan is always cool, calm, and collected, not letting the moment get too big, knowing that, yes, this is a must-win set, but they're just going to continue to do what they've done and chip away at that lead, focused 1 point at a time.
Remind you that Japan fought off 4 set points by Brazil before succumbing to them. First contact's good. Stishak, over dig. Stishak delivers too long, and she's on her back.
Japan chipping away at that lead. This is where Poland can't get too comfortable. Don't let that moment get too big.
Ball up. Japan is about to tie this up if they can get this point. Slowed down well. Łukaszek is able to push it past the block. It is match point, medal point, Poland.
Big swing from Łukaszek at a massive time, putting everything she had into that to bring up match point.
Poland serving for the match and their 3rd consecutive VNL bronze medal. Stishak serving. Seiki goes outside. Yoshino, Strakovska brings it back. Łukaszek to the middle, Shimiyamura, delay satisfaction.
Japan's defense relentless in the backcourt. They will pick up everything from here on out to try to save off match point after match point.
Match point number 2 for Poland. Can they capture the bronze medal right here? Pass is good, back, Stishak swinging. They do it! Poland, bronze medal winners again.
Who better than Magda Stishak, who's been a pillar of this Poland team for so many years, to get that final kill. Battled through a lot during this match. We saw ups and downs from really every player out on the court, but in the 4th set, they found a way to gut it out. Relentless defense in the back row, a stifling front court, and that offense turned it on exactly when Poland needed it.
Stifling front court, as you mentioned, starts at that net, the block. 15-2, Poland blocking advantage to capture the bronze medal for the 3rd consecutive year.
Agnieszka Kornelik putting up 8 stuffs in that match alone. She took over and dominated in the front line. They got her going offensively. They got her going defensively. That was a massive key for Poland, is getting that physical nature and imposing front court really going. And here's a look at that 4th set. Low error on both sides, but man, the blocking for Poland just coming alive again. 5 blocks in that set. There was nothing Japan could do to get around that.
As you mentioned, Kornelik with 8 blocks. She added 8 attacks to that for 16 points. Stishak top scorer with 18, but it was absolutely incredible. 4 Polish players in double figure scoring.
Balanced effort for Poland, just across the board. Papanerska set a beautiful match, getting everybody involved. The passing got better as the match went on. She was able to get more players involved, especially the middles, who really went off.
Key Michaels standing by with the victors.
Alexandra, huge victory for your team, your third VNL bronze medal in a row. How did you outlast Japan today?
Sorry, last part?
How did you outlast Japan?
Okay. I think we were focused because last game was not like we want to play, and it was really hard for us, but I'm really happy that we somehow overcame the situation and we was able to win. Also, it's because of you guys. Dziękujemy bardzo za wsparcie. Myślę, że bez was by tego nie było. So yeah, I'm really proud of this team, but we know now that we have to work even harder.
Well, your team was phenomenal in both offense and defense today. How proud of you of the way you guys played?
Like I said, I'm really proud, but still I think that we have to work more. But okay, now it's time to celebrate.
One of the constants for your team has been this crowd and this support. Can you tell me about what it means to play in front of all of these red and white jerseys?
To be honest, it's incredible. Like, I don't know how to describe this feeling. And you feel something inside, and it's amazing. So also, it's a pleasure to play here in Poland.
One final message to the fans.
Dziękujemy bardzo. Jak powiedziałam wcześniej, to dla was.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
The determination and strength of this Poland team to withstand those long rallies where everything's coming up. Let's hear from Poland's head coach, Daniel Lavarini.
Coach, you promised you'd tell me the message to your team after that second set when your team just came alive. What did you say to them?
I told you that I would tell you, but I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Is there anything that you were saying to your team just to make sure they got over the line here?
Again, sorry?
What were you saying to your team to get over the line against Japan?
Together with?
To get the win. What were you saying to your team?
I don't know. I don't remember anything. I'm just very, very happy that we won. It's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. I don't know what to say, really.
What are the...
I was really balanced for 14 matches, answering in an appropriate way every time. Now there are only great emotions, and volleyball doesn't count anymore.
Talk to me about those emotions and what it's like playing in front of this crowd or coaching in front of this crowd.
It's fantastic. To be honest, it has always been fantastic since I came to Poland. Year by year, we always had an opportunity to play in Łódź, and it has been always wonderful. So one more time, we felt these great emotions, and we also could thank everybody with a medal, and it's great.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations.
Stefano Lavarini.